From falling in stupid dum-dum heights of Dark Souls 3 to playing small games like Pokemon, that thing I enjoy the most, to playing your games like Fallout 4, the game I'm anticipating to play, and to all you artists out there, the art that surrounds my room. It's a process, it gets done, it takes time, but you know, it's all on this channel, guys. Welcome back to Jonas the Red's channel. Here, kinda sneaky peeky. Here we go. So I'm already trying not to get hit. I get mad when I get hit. I had to show this guy something. Like, you don't hit me. Alright, the Herald set is what I just picked up. It's armor type. Well, look, already salty. Be careful when you fight the Salt Patrol. They do bleed damage, and if that mounts up, it totals for like a big hit. Again, I don't like being hit, so you'll see me like avoid trying to dodge. What I just picked up was actually rubbish. It's another form of trash. Now remember what I said about bonfires, you guys. Don't be like me and skip them sometimes, because I do skip them. This time I remembered not to. And I wandered around this corner and kind of saw a guy. Don't know what exactly he was doing here, so, you know. And then he wanted to start a war with me. And then I go pick up the paladin ashes that you will see just lying around. You pretty much go back to the starting area and talk to the witch to turn in ashes. Now there's a guy up here. Now I just tried to get past him, but you know, he smacked the brakes off of me, and now I gotta fight. He wants to start a war with me too. And you know, I hate being hit. He actually kills me, and this is what makes me start war with him. And I hate dying in this game to some bad mechanics, because it's definitely not me. I'm the greatest at this game, okay? Like, I don't care what any of you say. You can say I've been playing this game for 20 years. I don't care. I'm the greatest, okay? I can beat you. I'll take you up on the challenge, too. man. Like, stay down. He actually gives me the spider shield, and pretty much from here I'm gonna have to turn on the jukes, and because there's way too many enemies here for me to just stop and fight them all. It's jukes time. Activate the charm gun. Like, weave, oh, look, oh, weave, oh, juke again. Yeah, I'm just like this. Ooh, dude, juke, ooh, and then I get hit. So I'm about to power up. 3, 2, 1. Like, let's go. After this, and we have a little bit of a standoff, and so I realize I have to hit him, and I hold the shield for him until I make a counterattack, and then I just realized I needed him dead. And then up this road here you got Human Torch 2.0 trying to do his thing. I wasn't having that because that was I'm trying to get inside of this building right here, get to my bonfire. Like, I'm not having it. I'll crash their party later. There's guys up that hill. You can crash their party. It's so easy. I call it the crash and dash because you just go in there and beat the brakes off of them, pick up your item, and just go. Like, you also pick up the notched whip in here. It causes bleed damage if you hit someone who's not armored. It does extra damage against flesh. A pretty interesting mechanic. That's Slave, not Gale. He stays talking, like, it's weird. He's part of the DLC. What I meant by swag radar is I'm searching new items that I picked up recently. You will see me pick up some more in this playthrough. And we get actually pretty geared up. I put on this shield just to test it out. It's not a very great shield. It doesn't do much protection. I think it's about 55, 65. But it has more of a parry than my other one. And I'm going into here to, well, I'm going in here to crash and dash. Like, smack these guys up because they won't give me what I want. You can get ready. Right after I kill you. And I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to go here. Nah, I turn around and I'm just like, nah. Then I'm like, okay, yes, I'll go. Like, I had to decide. Normally there's a ladder there if you kick it down, but I was jumping ahead of the gun, getting ready to fight this crystal monster that's up ahead, and he's like taking a nap. I'm not gonna lie, we had a bit of a battle, but he wasn't all that dangerous. I just don't like getting hit. Now, this next creature up ahead, I call them maggot lords because they look like intestines or maggots. If they hit you, they cause a bleed damage prop, and it goes up and up and up and up and up, and it's ridiculous. What you should do is use foot, and that fixes it. I had to basically skip that because I was out of heals of Estus. I didn't lose that fight. I killed the guy. But once you run out of Estus, you will see me basically go back and forth to the same area, bonfire. This is the crash and dash attempt 2. And I've stepped up my magic game, by the way. I got a fireball spell, which is pretty decent at this point, but I can do better. I will be doing better. At this point, I'm trying to it's totally good. We are nearing the, I don't know if it's called the chapel or this thing's called the castle that I'm getting closer to as I progress. But a lot of undead spawn here, and they're not really worth the fight. They're waste of resources. And at this point, I'm thinking, let's break some ankles. So, breaking ankles, let's go. I'm running through this field and all. And suddenly my swag radar is going off, man. Like, I see that left turn. Okay, let's go. It might be a new weapon, who knows. Turns out I was right. It's Astora's Greatsword or something like that. I'm trying to explore this area. Maybe I'll find something better. I don't know what that greatsword does per se, but if any of you want it, you know what to do. You know where to go now. Now, I've never really spotted this. This is another playthrough. This looks like a trap, but it has treasure in it. Why not take that? So, you get a Fated Soul. You also get the Executioner's Greatsword. I'm going to be wearing that. I had to juke some undead. And a little bit further ahead here, I get grabbed by a maggot lord, but it does not cost me anything. I basically pop a STC and get out of here. That just looks so easy. Deuces, mate. I'm out of here. But up here is another maggot lord. I do my best to juke him. I'm successful. Juke game on fleek, bro. Like, if there's one thing I want you guys to learn at the end of this video, jukes. Save your life. Now, there is a field down here. I'm actually gonna skip it because you get shot at by arrows. Giant arrows. This creature here used to be very, very difficult for me, but now that I have the power, like He-Man, I can definitely tackle this guy. Still a bit of a struggle, but I ain't gonna cue the music or anything, because it's way too easy. It's way too easy. Be belligerent, I'm not blocking. That's what my shield is for. Need to get back into my parry game so I can start showing you guys my repo skills. But, again, this enemy is not very hard. I actually skipped a part. If you've seen that chapel looking thing that's down the stairs, you use that to kick the ladder down and to climb up to the thing I was talking about earlier before we skipped the area with the maggot lord and went to the crystal monster. Up here I'm actually going to skip more enemies because there's just way too many. Your resources will get down, and by the time where you get to where you need to be going, you're going to be SOL. And that's the S word, first word, out of the way. I juke all of these guys, like, check it out, weave, don't even have to roll weave. Time to roll, weave. Actually, not even a roll. Oh man, I'm that good, I can't even remember. Oh, shot in the ankle. This guy here actually shot to get me. He's one of the traps here. If you don't dodge him correctly, you will get SOL into death. I just ended up in it. Okay. Doors will make you invincible in this game. It's invincibility frames, like you're immune to all damage. That's the door guide, he'll give you the power. Check it out. Guys, kill themselves. You just weave this guy and then you head about your way. Now down here, it's I think they're dual chimes. I actually throw these in this video to block people from healing. Turns out I didn't need to because they're not affected by it. So if you're here and you throw it as this charm, don't be like me and think you're gonna have it work, because it's not going to. And I'm going to show you a shortcut. This area pretty much is a huge circle of shortcuts. But basically I'm back at the bonfire, but outside the chapel that I started. You'll see Gale sitting here trying to mumble. I'm basically going to heal and show you how to defeat the giant a simple way instead of trying to swing at him with your sword and falling off a cliff inevitably. Use door jukes. I mean, the door god gave you powers for a reason. And I bet this guy's just like, oh, you're cheating, but no, you're 10 times my size. I'm gonna throw magic and I'm the doorman juke. And yeah, he should be dead after this. And he gave me 4,000 souls, so that's not bad. It's an easy way to beat him, and you get your 4,000 souls. I can't help but break these. I like the sound. Look at this dude. You don't even need jukes for him. Like, okay, easy souls. You get the soul of the soldier and some kind of ring that buffs damage. I can't pronounce the name. And you get some boom blast bolts. That's what I call them. Explosive arrows. And I know you saw that godly juke. My aim is terrible. This guy was already going to human torch himself, so I mean, alright. Now, I'm gonna prepare myself a little bit to fight this creature. It is a chest. I know it to be a chest, and he drops off a tome. And I've already talked about tomes, so cue the music, you know? Alright, let's go. Now, if you'd be so nice as to give me your tome, your kicks couldn't reach me, man. Like, get good. I'm searching for enemies. I don't know what I was doing, but that's a good tactic. If you search for your enemies entering a room, 9 times out of 10, you will find them. And honestly, it helps, because if you see a big enemy that you don't really trust, you can skip them. Like this guy here, he comes out of the doorway looking all bad, but I'm still searching for enemies. I've been in this part too many times and I've died because I was afraid of this huge guy. You can skip him like any other enemy. You can come back to him later if you got to. You'll be well prepared. Get out of here, kids. This guy over here powering up like Goku. Nah, bro, I'm done. He hit me. I'm mad, but yeah, I don't want to waste my time on this guy. He downed my resources, and I know what's up ahead. There's a worse enemy than him, like, seriously. And you'll see it. Worst enemy appears. You'll have invaders as you're embered up in this game. This guy's just called Longfinger Kirk. He's the Kirk of Thorns guy. If you kill him in any other Dark Souls game, he drops the Kirk of Thorns armor, which is pretty much you can roll. I have no resources here to fight him but my 1 Estus flask. and maybe what, I don't know. I have something, but I try to throw a dual chime at him. But pretty much what I want to do is kill him, and I will continue from there. So, cue my music, because it's about time to shred. To beat him was to find his opening. For me, that will happen a lot of times if I'm low on heals. I will spin constantly. These guys are weak to fire, and what I did was cut to the part where I didn't have to show you where I backed to go get my resources refreshed. But beating these guys with fire is simple, easy, and it's better than swinging at them a trillion times with your weapon. The little things you see laying on the ground, those little white things, those are the Dragwood set. Dragwood set. It's a set of armor. You also get the hammers to your left slightly over here. This guy's a giant, by the way. Very monstrous, too much health. Simple to beat. Get his legs. Make sure he doesn't hit you. And you kind of can't tell when he's going to hit you, but be better than me and use a shield. Because I have it, but I never seem to use it. He's not worth my music because I know I can overcome him. But he does make me mad a couple of times he drops me. So, again, be careful. Because he will probably get the upper hand if you're new to the game. And you're not used to fighting enemies. And he's dancing, and it's kind of annoying. He drops me. My sodium is building up. I am salty right now. I will do everything in my power to kill him, including throwing spells. Fire is not effective to him. I only did 52 damage. I feel bad for myself now. This guy hits me again, I'm getting even worse. Like, I want him dead at this point. Again, that guy hit. I want him dead. At this point, I was panicking, and I'm getting really furious because I want him dead now. Like, I don't want to die, have to restart my equip. Like, dude, get out of here. Like, moving on. You're old news. Draglich said, and I pick up some other item, but I can't remember. I'll tell you when we get to it. You will see a lot of these guys. They pretty much work off of the Pelton Queen lady. I forgot her name, but I picked up a Pelton and the soul. There's the Drake armor. Up those stairs though that I didn't go to is actually a boss fight. But there's countless enemies before that boss fight, which I skipped. Sorry, I won't show you me fighting them. Maybe in another role or something I will show you. But I'm just not prepared to take on 200 enemies at once. So I'm trying to get to the good stuff, beat it, and maybe I'll show you another video of me beating these guys. I just cut to getting my resource refreshed, and I'm using that sword that I love so much. It's called the Executioner's Greatsword. Does a lot of damage, and I'm also wearing the sword ring that makes it even stronger. Your boy is smart. Okay, he hits hard. He's got a bigger sword than me. I'm getting out of here. Up here I'm trying to get some help for this boss fight. We are fighting the Deacons of the Deep. I finally remembered the name. Stupid me. The Deacons of the Deep actually are very simple to beat. You will see me lose to them twice. At this point I was gurgling up spit, foaming out of the mouth, and my ears were shooting fire because I didn't understand why I was losing to them. I even tried using the human pine resin to have the upper hand. Human pine resin does dark damage, by the way. I am going to get wrecked in here, so such a cool sword, and it gets shown off badly. And the only reason I got wrecked here was because I had two allies helping me, so my enemies had extra defenses. I don't know if this sword would have actually worked early game if I had came in here alone, but I'll tell you this, I get wrecked twice, and then I come in here alone. So I'm going to be quiet and let you see this boss fight. I don't know why they do that stupid crowding thing, but if you run in a circle and hit them, that's the best tactic to use. Hit the guy that's blipped red with all that red energy like he's going Kaioken Goku. Now I'm going to be quiet, but I do enjoy the music that's in here. I'm kind of creepy when it comes to music. I guess I favor the sound of bad pianos, because that's all you hear here. Skinniest guy with the red on him, you can call him the Pope of the Deep or something like that, I don't know. But these guys leap, do everything to protect him, and even put on weight so they can live longer. Kill the guys in the blue because they will heal him when his health gets low. And now I'm done talking. You can watch me fail the rest of this video and the next until I come in solo. I can hear these idiots, like, I believed I could actually do it. Those green things over there are my souls. If I haven't told you guys, you can reclaim your souls. This is Dark Souls. They do give you a chance, but the chances of getting your souls back is slim to none. Only reason I did it is because I wasn't falling off of anything. Alright, now watch the rest of this fight. Sorry I interrupted. I'm gonna let y'all know right now what I hate more is losing to BS because my health was up and his wasn't. It's time to cue that music. Like I'm ready to shut this guy down. Gale comes in here with his talking. Like be quiet. It's time to wreck, bro. Like I'm not having it. I'm not having it no more. Cue the music. Let's go. Like I had enough. That's what I was trying to tell you, was this video also ends at this point abruptly. I do beat him, I do get the bonfire, I do get the soul, but I ended the video and wanted to say I'll see you guys in the next video I upload. I had to separate the two, so it will be a part 2 to this. I do beat these guys, but there's also another string of things I want to do, per se. Thanks. Well, that's all for today, guys, and remember to like and subscribe if you already haven't, and make sure you share my videos with other people, please.